Okay, so I was searching through YouTube to what to react basically for a reaction video, and so I found this one channel named Share My Story. And so basically in this channel, she shared her story, like what happened in the past and stuff, and some of them are super, super weird. This is literally the weirdest slash dumbest channel I've ever seen. Like, no joke. Like, take a look at a couple of these, okay? So this one right here, Dad got my best friend pregnant. I hate my life. What are you talking about? How did this even happen? And then, teacher got me pregnant, but he doesn't love me. What are you talking about? What? What's going on here? And then look, how I got pregnant by a billionaire. What are you? First of all, this is the weirdest channel ever. One of the dumbest slash weirdest channel out there. She has so many other weird videos. If you guys want to check her out, like I said, go ahead and do so. But we're gonna react to one of her videos though. Now, one of the videos that I wanted to check out, it's called "My Teacher Got Me Pregnant, but He Doesn't Love Me," like I mentioned earlier. And so this is just, I feel like this is the weirdest video she got out there, like the weirdest of the weirdest, basically. Like I said, guys, her channel is called Share My Story. You guys can check it out for yourself and stuff. Super duper weird. But let's go ahead and react to this, okay?
Have you ever done something truly evil and destroyed someone's whole life?
Okay, so it starts with this, okay? No, I actually haven't, and no, I don't ever want to do it. And if I ever do, I'm not gonna share it like in my channel or whatever. I'll probably speak to somebody, but I feel like that's private info. I don't think you should be sharing that with people. But if you're open to that, go ahead and do so. Now, I know this channel is, share my story, and she's sharing her story, but she has some weird things, going on and stuff.
I was 19 and about to graduate from high school. But then my math teacher, Mr. Cumberbatch, told me I'd failed his
Wait, what? That's your teacher's name? What was that? Wait.
Mr. Cumberbatch told
Cumberbatch? What? That's a name? Interesting. Okay.
my math teacher, Mr. Cumberbatch, told me I'd failed his class and would have to repeat the year. I was devastated.
Okay, that's kind of sus. So, she apparently is one of those students that gets low in her classes and stuff. Like it said that she got F's and stuff and minus C's and stuff like that. Okay, I get it. But I feel like I know where this is gonna go. Don't you guys think so too? Let's continue watching it.
The year. I was devastated because I had already made plans to go to college.
That's kind of
So I
sad.
started crying and begged him to show mercy and let me pass. But he said, no, and shook his head in a
Okay. Okay, did she just make that noise herself?
pass. But he said, no.
But he said no. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this is not funny, but let's just watch this.
And shook his head. In a last attempt, I gave him a big hug and said,
Um, okay. Let's watch this.
please, Mr. Cumberbatch, isn't there anything I can do? He pushed me away and said, no, it's too.
No. Okay, that always gets me.
He pushed me away and said, no, it's too late now. But I showed persistence and kept begging him, saying, please, 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 Mr. Cumberbatch, isn't there anything I can do for you? Finally, he had a change of heart and wrote down an address on a paper and said, okay, come here on Saturday, 6 p.m.
Okay, no. If my teacher ever says that, even if it's a guy, I'm not doing it. No, I'm good. Like seriously, who would want to do that? And I feel like I know where this whole thing is gonna go, anyway. But like, would you guys want to do that? Let me know in the comments. Like, I know I'm not the only one, right? Like, if your teacher is like, okay, come to my address at this time, at this day, uh, meet me at my house or something. Like, hey, hey, I'm not gonna ever do that, okay? I don't know if it's just me though, but I get the fact that her grades are low and she wants to get her grades up and stuff. Maybe this is just gonna be a whole study or something. Who knows? But let's continue watching it.
We will do some math exercises, and if you do well, I will change your grade and let you pass.
Hold on. Wait. Let's go all the way back here, somewhere right here. So you guys remember when okay, so look, in English she failed, science she failed, not just math though. But oh, okay, so this is only her math teacher now. Okay.
When Saturday arrived, I was very nervous. I didn't know if I was going on a date or if I was getting.
Are you kidding me? I thought this whole thing was supposed to be like a math study day or something.
A private math lesson. But just to be sure, I dressed myself up. I put on my old school uniform, but made a few changes to look as exciting.
Are you serious? And then she winks at. This is wrong in so many ways. First of all, she's 19. The teacher's like what? Probably I'm guessing 30 or even older than that. And it's, the thing that gets me mad here is that she's the one that's into him and not him being into her. First, this is wrong in so many ways.
As possible. When I arrived at his house, he opened the door and said, "Come in, you're looking gorgeous today."
Okay, now the teacher has some problems as well. It's not just the student. Who tells their student you look gorgeous? Like, he told her to come over to for what, math study or something, so she could get her grades up. And then first of all, it was the student's fault, right here. She did
Just
this
to look as exciting as possible.
as exciting as possible, and then her teacher told her that
and
she
said,
looks gorgeous.
"Come in, you're looking gorgeous today."
Child predator. I'm just calling it.
I responded with, "Thank you, Mr. Cumberbatch."
Why is she blushing? What? Why?
"You're looking good too." We sat down at a desk and he told me to solve some math problems, but I couldn't focus. Mr. Cumberbatch was so close to me and I realized how attractive he was.
Oh my god, what is this? What am I watching? Oh my god. What is this? What am I watching right now?
I mean, I was 19 and he was only 10 years older than me.
10 years older than her? So what? He was like 29? Well, she was 19? Hey, that's a little too old. And what if he has a wife or something? I mean, you never know. Let's watch this.
What turned me on the most was the authority he had over me. He could decide whether I would pass the year or repeat it. At one point, I just stared into his eyes and hoped he would kiss me.
Oh my god, what is up with this person? Yo, whoever's behind this channel, you got some issues, okay? You got some problem. Seriously. What is this?
But I guess he was too nervous. So instead, I kissed him.
Okay, really? Really? Really?
And he liked it.
You gotta be kidding me, right? I don't even want to watch this anymore, honestly. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna go wrong in so many ways. I mean, look at the title, first of all.
Kissing my high school teacher wasn't technically illegal, but we still broke the rules of our school.
True.
A teacher-student relationship was strictly prohibited, but that's what made it so exciting.
That's what made it so exciting? Really? Yo, I'm really done with this video.
When we said goodbye to each other, I asked him if I had studied enough to pass the year, and he said, "You have worked very hard today." "And therefore, I will let you pass." I said, "Thank you, Mr. Cumberbatch," and gave him one
Wow, another one, really?
more kiss on his mouth. This might shock you, but it was my first time. And because of my...
What am I watching? No. Demonetization coming. No. No, this video's gonna get demonetized. No.
my inexperience, I forgot to tell him to use protection. So 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant.
Wait. So, right here, they didn't really. Okay, first of all, she came over to study, right? They kissed. That's whatever, right? But they did that, and now she's.
So 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. I didn't mind though, because I really liked.
I didn't mind though. Really, at age 19? Yo, if that happened to me at age 19, nah, this right now, even though I'm 16 right now, this happened. Yo, done. I'm done. Seriously, I'm canceling YouTube. I'm canceling everything. I'm done. Which is never gonna happen though. I mean, it's not gonna happen. I'm too young, but like, and she was okay with it too, which is crazy.
Liked Mr. Cumberbatch. The next day, I went up to him at school to tell him about the baby. I secretly hoped we would become a couple. But when he heard the news,
Hold up a minute. What? She wants him to be coupled with her.
he hoped we would become a couple. But when he heard the news, he got angry and said, "You will go to the pharmacy right now and get the pill." I didn't like the way he talked to me.
Oh wow, wow. I mean, listen. He's saying the right thing, but first of all, why would you do that in the first place?
Now and get the pill. I didn't like the way he talked to me. This was my body and therefore my decision. I asked him if he was interested in raising the baby with me, but he freaked out and screamed, "I already have a wife and kid."
See, this is what I was talking about right here. This is what I was talking about earlier. I knew there was something like this. I knew there was gonna be a twist like this.
"I'll never take care of your stupid baby. Go to the pharmacy right now." I screamed back, "You're married?" And he said,
Of course, what would you expect? It's a 29-year-old man. What?
"Of course. And don't act like you didn't know. All my students know I have a wife and kid." Wow, what a jerk. Not only did he betray his wife, but now he was trying to put the blame on me. I got angry and said, "I will keep the baby and tell your wife what you did."
Oh, oh, oh boy. Oh, she's coming in. Oh no.
Angry and said, "I will keep the baby and tell your wife what you did." That's when he almost
Yo, go girl.
had a seizure and screamed right at me, "You won't do that." But then I had an idea. I knew I would keep the baby anyway, but at least I could pretend.
You're gonna keep the baby anyway? Hey. Really? Really? You know he's not gonna help you, right? And why does she look so evil doing this? You guys see that? Hold on.
I knew I would keep the baby anyway, but at least I could pretend to make a deal with him. I said, "If you turn all my grades into straight A's, then I will change my mind on the baby."
Oh, wow. You know he's gonna do that, right? He has to. He has to change the grade.
Mr. Cumberbatch was desperate. He agreed to the deal and snuck into our school at night to change my grades.
But wait, one thing is though. One thing. Didn't he already give her the grades to pass though? Like back here. I'm pretty sure he did, right? So what's going on here?
He agreed to the deal and snuck into our school at night to change my grades on the principal's computer. But
Oh, but it wasn't just for one class, multiple classes.
2 days later, on my graduation day, things went wrong. When my principal handed over my report card, he took a quick look at it and said, "There must have been a mistake." I immediately knew my plan had failed, and the next day I got my real report card, and my grades were terrible. The only A
Wow. Yo, that's messed up.
I got was in Mr. Cumberbatch's math class. I knew it wasn't his fault, but I was so angry, I found out his address and went to his house.
Yo, wait. Okay. Now that's some serious stuff there.
Angry, I found out his address and went to his house. A woman opened the door, and she was pregnant too.
Yo, wait. Whoa. Wait, hold up. Pause. Yo. What?
I asked her if she was the wife of Mr. Cumberbatch, and she said yes. Then Mr. Cumberbatch appeared next to her.
Oh,
He stared at me in a very threatening way. For a
uh-oh.
moment, I had doubts, but then I looked straight into her eyes and said, "Your husband got me pregnant, and he has no interest in taking
What a snitch. Yo, you guys made an agreement. I know you didn't get your grades up to whatever, but like, that was an agreement, and you gotta stick to your plan.
responsibility for his mistake." I hoped she would get angry at her husband, but instead she got angry at me,
No way, actually. Yo.
screaming, "You bitch! You've seduced my
Hey, there are kids watching this video. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Okay?
husband, you dirty bitch!" Wow.
Whoa, 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 buddy. Pause, pause. That's way too much. Too much editing for me. Come on. Pause
Wow,
it.
if Mr. Cumberbatch hadn't held her back from me, I might not be alive today. I was shocked and went back home, but it got worse. The next day, she came to my house and used a golf club to
Whoa, yo, that's some illegal stuff there.
break in through a window. My parents weren't at home to protect me, so I fled to the rooftop and called the police. They arrived in time and took Mrs. Cumberbatch into custody. 2 weeks later, she was sentenced to 24 months in prison.
24 months? That's 2 years right there. I mean, yo, 2 years? That is a long time, but at the same time, I was expecting maybe more, you know? Lucky.
But this story gets even crazier. I called up Mr. Cumberbatch and told him we needed to talk.
Wait. Whoa, what was that painting right there on the wall? There's a doggo? That looks like Tony Stark from Iron Man, right?
Talk. We met at a restaurant and I asked him, "How much child support will you pay me each month?" He responded, "I'm only a teacher. I don't make much money."
Yo. How much money do teachers make anyway? For example, in 2017 in New York, which has the highest average salaries, elementary school teachers' average earnings are $80,000. Middle school teachers can earn average salary of $80,000, and high school teachers' average earnings are $83,360. So 83,360 since she's a high schooler, right? But that is not monthly, that's yearly, right? That is pretty low, yo. But anyways, let's continue watching this.
But I asked again, "How much child support are you going to pay me?"
Damn.
He said, "Look, my pregnant wife is in prison and we both know she is insane. I will divorce her as soon as possible and I'd like you to come live."
Yo, yo, what is wrong with these two people? First of all, it was all her fault, and now I mean, it was half, right? But now what is wrong with this man? Would you guys do this if you were in his place?
"I will divorce her as soon as possible and I'd like you to come live with me. It will be the best for both you and the baby." I immediately said yes because I was scared of being a single mom. But after my daughter was born,
Hold on. What about your parents? What about your parents?
I had to take care of both her and Mr. Cumberbatch's other baby. At first, I didn't mind. I loved them both. But then I saw how Mr. Cumberbatch preferred his other daughter
Oh, wow. Yo, that's wrong right there.
over mine. He spent more time with her and treated her so much better. Every morning, he said to her, "Hey, sweetie, good morning. I love you so much." And then
Yo, that's wrong. That's really wrong. I feel bad for the other baby and her mom.
he completely ignored my daughter. I had to admit that she was the perfect child. Extremely beautiful and very smart, much smarter than my daughter. At age 2, she already spoke fluently. I often screamed at Mr. Cumberbatch, telling him to treat them equally, but he never did. At one point, I couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, wow.
I went to a lawyer and asked him how much the father of my child had to pay me in child support on a $40,000 teacher salary. He told me to expect at least $1,000 per month.
Yo, $1,000 per month, that is not so bad, honestly. That's not bad.
That was a good amount, but I knew I could do better. So I went to Mr. Cumberbatch and said, "I will move out, but I expect you to pay me $2,000 in child support each month."
Yo, 2,000 each month? Yo, that's a crazy amount. Yo, she's thinking smart, okay?
Of course, he told me he didn't have enough money to do that, but I continued. If you don't pay me the money, I will tell the school authorities that you got me pregnant while I was one of your students. I'm sure they will fire you for that.
Dang, yo, she's making some smart moves though.
He got angry and said, "How stupid are you? If I'm gonna lose my job, then how am I gonna pay your child support?" I responded, "You are demanded by the law to pay my child support anyway. If you don't, you will."
Whoa, 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 whoa. She's thinking futuristically, you know?
If you don't, you will go to prison just like your wife. You are insane. All you women are insane.
Yo, I feel so bad for this dude, but at the same time I don't. They both deserve it, okay? They both deserve equally. I mean, he deserves even more because his wife is in prison and he doesn't even care about that, first of all. Um, like, he wanted to divorce her just to get with her, right? It's so messed up.
He said. But I didn't care. I told him to get a second job, and we figured he could tutor kids to afford the $2,500 in child support. Meanwhile, I moved back in with my parents, and life became much easier.
What? Hold on. Her parents are okay with her being pregnant? Are you serious? Yo, if that happened to me, my parents will kill me. Seriously, I'm dead.
For me. Right now, my mom takes care of my daughter while I'm going to college. With the $2,500 Mr. Cumberbatch sends me each month, I have enough money to feed my daughter and party through the
Yo, bro. Bro, this is some evil moves, bro.
weekends. Trust me, I really enjoy my college life. But Mr. Cumberbatch had to move into a cheaper and smaller house.
Dang, now I feel bad for that guy, though.
He couldn't afford his old rent anymore. I knew it was wrong, but for some reason, I deeply enjoyed seeing Mr. Cumberbatch.
Um, I don't know what to say about this, honestly. I'm on nobody's site, first of all, right? And yes, this is still the weirdest YouTube channel out there. One of. I haven't even taken a look at the other ones, but this is super weird. I don't know why I'm watching this. I'm just here to react to this for you guys, but man.
Suffer. A few months later, I checked his Facebook and saw he was back with Mrs. Cumberbatch. I was still envious of their daughter. I didn't think they deserved such a perfect child. So one night, after I came back from a college party, I did something terrible. I put a bunch of photos of me holding Mrs. Cumberbatch's daughter on a USB stick, put it in an envelope, and sent it to their new home.
Yo, that's... Yo, bro. I was about to curse, but like... Mmm...
Mrs. Cumberbatch's daughter on a USB stick, put it in an envelope, and sent it to their new home. I wanted to let Mrs. Cumberbatch know that her husband and I had been living together while she was in prison.
Wow.
I'd hoped she'd get angry and break into my house so the police could arrest her again. But this time nothing happened, and instead of giving up, I took it one step further. When it was time to
Whoa, buddy, what did you do this time?
receive my next child support check, I went to their home to pick it up personally. Mrs. Cumberbatch opened the door looking shocked to see me. I said, "I want to pick up my child support check in person." She said, "What are you talking about?" And I responded, "Your husband didn't tell you? He pays me $2,000 per month in child support."
Yo, that's Oh, I want to curse so badly right now. Oh, wow.
So I can take care of my daughter. I saw she was getting angry, and then her daughter came to the door and saw me. She immediately started screaming out of joy and ran up to me. Her mother said, "Don't touch her." But I didn't care. I picked her up and said, "Oh, there's my baby. Mama is back now." Her mother
Whoa, yo, I feel so bad. Yo.
took her out of my arms and screamed at me, "You dirty little girl! All you do is destroy happy families!" I responded, "If you're such a happy family, why didn't your husband tell you he's paying another girl $2,000 a month in child support?"
True.
"And where is he anyway? I'm sure he wants to sleep with me again." She responded, "You better not come here again, or it will be your last time."
Yo.
And I said, "You better be careful your husband doesn't get another girl pregnant. He really doesn't care about you." That's when she suddenly
Yo, she talks too much. She really talks too much.
Family ran into her apartment. I was afraid she was getting a knife, so I quickly got out of there ASAP. But on my way home, I felt weird, like I had done something wrong. It seemed that Mrs. Cumberbatch had matured and was really trying her best to make things work. Meanwhile, I was the one trying to destroy
Yes, yes, you were. Yes, you were. Uh-huh, this is all your fault. Yep.
their family and making everyone miserable. I knew I'd messed up, and that's why I decided not to bother them anymore. I still receive my child support checks, but now I fully focus on my daughter and on college.
This is wrong in so many ways. This is really wrong in so many ways. I don't like this. She is crazy. She's crazy, guys. This is the type of girl that you don't want to mess with. Oh man, I don't know what to say about this. This is like literally one of the weirdest YouTube channels. I don't know why or how I just watched the whole video, but I did. Okay. Oh man. But anyways, guys, that is going to be pretty much it for today's video. Me reacting to the weirdest YouTube channel out there. If you guys got something even weirder, or I don't know, whatever you guys want me to react to, let me know in the comments. It better be good. But anyways, man, I feel so bad. And her, no, stay away from this girl, okay? Just stay away. I hate this person. I really do. Anyways, guys, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one, and peace out.